So I wanted to pose a question to you. We're talking to a lot of people. We have Carolyn Wise back on again,
Right.
Who's awesome. It's like Bill Nye, the pond guy. And basically, we're just focusing on fall. So you field more customer service questions in the pond world than I think, I couldn't think of anybody else. So what, on the grand scheme of customer service calls, what are people usually running into in terms of problems during this season?
I guess the big one is consumers that aren't proactive. Meaning they get their leaf netting up a little bit late, they started adding their cold weather bacteria a little late, and all of a sudden their pond is turning a little tea colored. And they wonder why. Why is my pond turning tea? And it's a direct result of those leaves that got in the pond before you got the netting up. They're sitting on the bottom, they're resting, they're breaking down, similar to a tea bag resting in a cup of warm water. It just kind of stains the pond. So the first thing you want to do is remove that netting and get those leaves out, because they'll continue to break down and release those tannins.
Okay, so tannins, by the way, I remember from a long ago conversation with you, that's actually the exact same thing that happens, again, going back to the concept of tea.
And wine.
And wine, yeah. Like it's no different. You
Right.
basically just made gross, like, oak leaf tea
Right.
in a giant pond.
Yeah.
So that's actually an interesting point. And I do the Tech Tip Tuesday show,
Right.
which I know you're a huge fan of. I get all your letters. That was one of the main points I had as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you're listening to this, you're already too late, and waiting any further to get your pond covered and take this kind of proactive material is just going to exacerbate the situation.
Right.
Well, that is the number one issue that comes through Webb's Water Gardens every single fall, and now you guys got a little bit of a heads up on it. Hey, we're actually going to do a couple more of these. Do you mind if we have you back in a little bit?
No, not at all.
Fantastic.